over on my conference line. I appreciate you being on. I hope I hope your day is off to a good start. You're gonna have a great 10-minute tune-up today, and I'm hoping that you're planning for an exciting an exciting new week. I hope that you're looking forward to a winning week this week. So come on, y'all. Let's get on in here. What's up over on the conference line? Let's get it cracking, y'all. Let's get it going. Waiting for some people to join us on Facebook and YouTube. I'm excited about what God is doing in our lives. That's what not just my life and your life too, because I know God is doing some amazing things. So what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Sister Darlika, how you doing? What's up, Elder Dexter? How are you doing today, ma'am? Over on my conference line, 1070. What's going on, 5606? Hey, what's happening, 5825? Come on, let's jump in. Good morning, First Lady. Appreciate everybody getting in. Y'all help me get this out. Post your yeah, share your posts. Share your posts on YouTube and do what you can on Facebook by linking some others to your stream and to your posts. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Come on, man. Hey, Sister Geraldine, how are you today? What's going on over on YouTube? Good morning, Sister Trina. Let's go. Let's go. And let's get on. Man, me and the brothers, we went out to bowl yesterday. We had a great time, y'all. It was so fun, so much fun being with the men, man. We got some characters at the Temple of Praise. Good morning, Sister Rhonda. Hey, Sister Magruder. Yeah, we got some characters at the Temple of Praise. They are so funny. What's up, Brother Carter? Man, we missed you yesterday, man. You should have just came hung out with us, bro. I know. Sometimes people can't bowl. What's up, Sister Judy? How are you? What's up, Brother Norman? Y'all, Brother Norman know how to bowl, man. Brother Norman can bowl, so bowl a little bit, man. We had some fun. We had a great time on yesterday afternoon with the brothers. Look, I'm gonna get my time started. We're gonna get into it because I want to talk to you. I just want to talk to y'all today. I talk to y'all every Monday, but I want to just have a a transparent moment, if you will. So let me get my time started, and we gonna talk. All right. So, man, I just want to start off by asking a question. Have you ever been going through through a situation, man, and man, you just involved and immersed in what you're dealing with, right? You're looking for a way out. You're kind of challenged with the moment. Things are not going the way you expect them to go. Not so much that they're compounded with other problems. It's just that you lost in that particular situation, in the fact that mentally, man, you're focused in on that. And so it's drawing a lot of attention. And so you're kind of uneasy. You're thinking about what's going on and what's going wrong. And it's like, man, I just need to get from under this, man. And you just immersed in that particular situation, because at the end of the day, what you're looking for in that particular thing is a win. Now, man, how I'm gonna get from under that? I just want to know if I could identify, if anybody identifying with me, right? Put it in the chat. Say, yeah, Pastor, sometimes I get like that. Just going through a situation, or you're looking at life and you're saying, man, something got to change. something got to give. Something got to give. And what I've found out, y'all, is that a lot of times when you're in the midst of a moment like that, or you're going through a season or a period of life like that, what I found out is that, you know, we we are so distracted by what's happening in our lives and what's going on in our lives, and you know, man, how we gonna be able to get over this hurdle, or how I'm gonna get this win, or this, that, and the other. We're so kind of, you know, Yeah, distracted, because we become distracted about what's good in our lives, because we're so drawn and kind of captivated by what we're looking at and what's happening and what's going on, that what we end up doing is we discount the wins that we already have, because we're desperate for another win, right? What are you saying, Pastor? In a lot of ways, man, we've already won and we winning right now. But because the thing that we are so immersed with, and the thing that is so so captivating, we're dealing with, we don't we discount we kind of discount what we've already won for in life, right? I'm gonna give you an example. I had somebody that I was talking to, and man, they was sharing their heart, man. They was telling me, man, I got this going on, man. You don't understand. I got this going. I got this problem, and man, I don't know how I'm gonna get through it. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this. I don't know what's going. What I don't even, man. I don't know, man. I'm just going through. And I had to stop that person, just ask them a question. But what about this? Because they had lost sight of, they trying to get this win, right? They're trying to get this particular thing or problem solved. And because they was trying to get that particular problem solved, they began to discount all of the other things in their life that was going right. They began to kind of discount what they've already successfully achieved, and how things were going good in their lives already. The wins that they've already achieved. And I was like, man, come on. I think that all of us, in some ways, we can do that. You know, because really life is about the next win. Janet Jackson, she sung a song, or she wrote a song. I don't know if she wrote the song, but she definitely sung the song years ago. And the song was, "What have you done for me lately?" Because that's what we sometimes allow our lives to boil down to. What's happening to me right now? What have you done for me lately? Not, man, I ain't worried about what I just won at, right? I ain't worried about the last thing that I've accomplished, or the last good thing that I've enjoyed or experienced. We forget about that stuff, man. We too focused on what I'm doing right now. I got to get this done right now. And so because we end up kind of almost discounting those wins and those things that we've already achieved, man, we lose sight on life. We think that life is worse than it is. When if you just take the time to do this, number one, just calculate all of the things, and add up all of the things that's going right in your life, the things that you've accomplished, things that's happened good. Man, if your kids are healthy, right? Not everything may not be going good in their lives. They might be having some challenges, because that's the way life is. But if your children are healthy, man, they're not having to deal with law enforcement, right? They got a decent job. Yeah, they want a better job. Okay, well, you so worried about them getting a better job, you you need to thank God for the job that they already have right now. So when you're calculating all of the wonderful things and the good things that's going on in your life right now, man, you don't lose sight on life, and how good life is to you, how good life is right now to you. And then you got to communicate those wins to yourself. Sometimes you got to tell yourself, man. Yeah, sometimes you got to tell yourself, man, life is good. I got this going right. That's happening good. This is a win for me, right? And communicating that helps. It helps. That testimony to yourself, communicating that, it actually helps. And then we forget, man. We have corroborating evidence, man. When you start looking around, man, I'm telling you, man. When you start looking around at the evidence of what God is doing in your life and how good life is, I mean, you start celebrating. So, man, things are going really good for me. Yeah, I'm not as bad off as I thought as I thought I was. Am I helping anybody today? Because, man, oh Lord, you can begin to look at what everybody else is doing, and you can mistakenly believe that your life is so bad, right? Because you look at somebody else and what they're doing and how they're doing it and where they're going and all that and then you do all of that, and then you sit down and man, you are losing sight on how good you got it, how much how blessed you are. Man, we're blessed, man. We blessed people. You blessed to be on this stream today. Somebody is probably in the hospital, heavily sedated or in a coma, and they don't even know what's going on. Somebody might have surgery early this morning, so they prepping for surgery, right? And if you need surgery, that means something going on in your life that you need corrected. But look at us, man. We up this morning, able to enjoy, the brightness of the morning, the brightness of the day. I know this ain't all that profound, but I'm telling you, man, we gotta learn how to live more, right? We gotta learn how to enjoy the moment, because I think that we sometimes miss the fact that what we are right now is so vitally important. What we are, what we have, where we at right now is vitally important to your life. Pastor, what are you saying? Man, the success that I have right now, and I know some of y'all might be saying, I ain't successful. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You got a lot of wins. You just got to calculate them. You just got to start adding them up. The old people used to sing a song. Count your blessings. Name them one by one. Yeah, man, sometimes you just got to count the blessings that you have in your life. Begin to corroborate them with evidence. Name them, man. Man, this is good. That's good. This is good, man. Man, God brought me out of this. I got a car that's paid for, y'all. I got a car that's paid for, right? Yeah. I might have one that's not paid for, but I got one that's paid for. I don't owe nobody on that. If nothing else happens, I got transportation. Why? Because this one paid for. I got this one going on. Yeah. So you gotta, yeah, man. You gotta not discount the wins that you already have, because you're so desperate for a win, right? So desperate for a win. And to all my single people out there, and I want you to hear my heart on this. I know that going through life by yourself can be a challenge. Well, Pastor, you've been married. No, I know, man. I can feel you. I can feel that you going through life can be a challenge when you're doing it by yourself. We were not designed to be by ourselves. We weren't. The Bible says in Genesis, when God looked at man after he had created man, he looked at man, he said, now I done created all these species, all of these animals, and all these species have a mate. All of them have a mate. And man is by himself. This is not good. We got to correct this. We got to fix this, because it's not good that he's by himself. And so the Bible says that God created a helpmeet. So what I'm saying is that I know, based on biblical principles, even if I'm married now, I know in biblical principles, you being by yourself is not a good thing. That's not a good, especially if you don't want to be by yourself. Because so often people look at us because we're in life and we ain't complaining or nothing like that. And because we single, people think we want to be single. No, I know you don't. But let me explain something to you. Don't you discount the fact that you are still blessed, even though you are single. Because a lot of the stuff, a lot of the benefits that you have being single, married people are not afforded those rights, right? When you're in a marriage or a relationship, when you're in a relationship, I mean, you might not even be married. You might be in a committed relationship, long-term committed relationship. When you're in those relationships, man, it ain't about you, just about you no more. No, it ain't just about you. Now you got to be concerned with that person. You got to be responsible to that person. You got to be submissive to that particular person. That person has influence in your life, and they also have agency in your life. What are you saying, Pastor? They can kind of direct the places that you want to go. But when you single, man, let me tell you something. You ain't got to be worried about all that. If you want to get up and go to the movie, you get up and go to the movie. You ain't got to be worrying about if that person want to go, if they want to see the movie that you want to see. No, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing if you're married and you're in a relationship. What I'm saying is, don't discount your life. Don't miss out, because God, if you have a desire to have somebody, a significant other, or married, or husband or wife or whatever, if you're desiring that as a goal, or as something that you desire, then before God send that person, enjoy where you are right now. Man, be be happy with where you are right now, and still have the expectation that God is going to send somebody else in your life. Yeah. But don't miss out on life thinking us married couples, we got it. Or yeah, y'all, you see, y'all ain't by yourself. No, they got some challenges. They got some stuff that go along with being married. I wouldn't trade it for I wouldn't trade it. I love being married. But let me tell you something. Y'all got it pretty good. Now I know any married couples on here willing to testify, willing to give some amens. Those of you in a long-term relationship, man, you better testify. I know we love our spouses, we love our husbands, our wives, we love we love them. But even they would probably tell you, don't discount the singleness that you in now. Don't be discounting that, acting like you are being dealing with this tremendous injustice, right? This tremendous injustice because I'm by myself. Oh no! Right now, why the season that you're in, man, you better thank God for it and look at the benefits that you have in it. And then when you get somebody, celebrate it. Yeah, when you get somebody coming, a good person that's going to treat you good and treat you well and all that kind of stuff, celebrate that moment, man. Celebrate that with them. Celebrate that time and enjoy life with that person. But man, while you single, nah, man, don't you discount that. Enjoy yourself. Okay, I don't want to lose y'all. So that's what I have for y'all today, man. Start celebrating. Calculate the wins that you have. Communicate them to yourself. Say, man, you winning at this, and this. So life ain't all that bad. Then corroborate. Present the evidence to yourself of what's going good. Don't just say it because Pastor Dexter said. Look at it and present the evidence to yourself. Okay, man, I am really winning here. I look at what I've got. Look at how I am and what I'm achieving. Okay, all right, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your week. I'm telling you, it's gonna be good. And take time to enjoy life, because God explicitly created you for that purpose. He wants you to enjoy it. All right. Have a good one. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later.